them after the show and explain to them, what were you thinking? We had only one of those really this year, which obviously I'm not going to tell you about now in public, because that would be wrong. But afterwards we will tell you which show. Anyway, and so that is a lot of the job, I believe, of an artistic director, of speaking a certain language. I mean, I speak a language which is fundamentally inaccessible and impenetrable about art. And so now I meet with a marketing team who speak a completely different language, which is equally impenetrable and inaccessible. And then together, what we do is we go out and we try and find a language that we can communicate to the public, which is both accessible and will allow for us to have audience penetration. An expression I've been told is a marketing expression. If it's not, I've just said a rude word in Melbourne Recital Centre. And so it's thesis, antithesis, and synthesis. It's one set of language, another set of language coming together to find a way, basically, as Brad Martin will put it, to market the shit out of a show. And I have been asked to say a few words now, because what we are going to talk about is how you go from a vision through marketing to an audience. We've just come out of my first festival in Australia. We had a great success. We're really happy with it. We had total attendances doubled from 350,000 to 700,000 people. Our box office went up by 10% to this close to $5 million on the wrong side. I say it's 5 million. People tell me that apparently the 100 and something thousand really matters, but I say it's 5 million. And ticket sales themselves went up by 3% to 200,000. And I say that not to be in any way triumphant or cocky or aren't we great? I say it because we got away with it again, and we're just on the right side of having done a thing, and a team of people delivered something which worked, despite the fact that we obviously, like everybody, spent about 11 months convinced it wouldn't. And on Monday, having signed off the artistic and operational report to our board and stakeholders this afternoon, on Monday we really look at 2013, and all the great joy we had in 2012 has gone. That video, we're not allowed to play that video again. We have to fall out of love with what we just did and fall in love with a whole new set of things. And at this precise moment, all those little moments of magic that happen in a festival are just potential, and we don't know whether they will happen. You never know whether you will put on a show and the artists will be so amenable that they will actually, for example, this year, they transformed